I didn't know how we were going to be able to handle 2 kids, but the second I saw your face, a piece of my heart left my body and went into yours. And from that moment on, I could never imagine living without you. Every day with you has been a privilege. You're the best gift of my life. Gone are the days of Dee Dee and Charmander, the times when you cover your eyes and think I couldn't find you, and when you used to want to marry me. You're all grown up. You went from Barney to Facebook and video chatting in a heartbeat. I could just say I love you, but I'd rather explain why, so here are a few special qualities of yours that come to mind. Your outgoing personality. You really don't seem to care what anyone else thinks. You're friendly and you don't shy away from attention. You kind of remind me of somebody I know. Daddy. When Dad's being his usual crazy self and Matthew and I are cringing in the corner, you're right there egging him on, and you think he's hysterical. You remind me of Dad. That's one of the reasons I love you.
Love you too.
You're sociable. Dad and I have always encouraged you to be social, but I think we created a monster. I really love your confidence and the way you make friends and how important they are to you. Besides your constant begging to have friends over, I also admire your skills at school, like your candy locker, or bringing an extra copy of your homework in just in case anybody forgot theirs. I love that you care about others. You're responsible. It's you that's in charge of your school, not us. You do your own homework, projects, and studying. Your grades are your own, and I love that I didn't have to go back to the 7th grade. You're athletic. Your love of sports, particularly baseball, has brought a lot of good into our lives. Despite my complaining about being your chauffeur and mixing up yours and Matt's schedule all the time, I really do love baseball. You may think I don't know anything about baseball, but there are 3 things that I do know. 1, I can't sit right next to Dad at every game or I'll go deaf. 2, we made a lot of great friends in the bleachers. And 3, the most important fact, you look really cool on first base.
I feel Mr. Genesi.
Next quality. One Halloween, I'm at work and I get a call from one of the moms in the neighborhood. Your son just came to my house trick-or-treating and he was barefoot and it's November. Really? I called Dad and asked, is this true? And he says, oh yeah, I didn't notice. Last year we went camping for a week. We arrive in the middle of the woods and you get out of the car and you say, Mom, do you have my shoes? Then just last month you show up at baseball and get out of Janet's car, barefoot, no cleats. I like to call this quality your carefree spirit. And finally, the most important quality you have, in my eyes, is that you're lovable. Not only to me, but to everyone. Your affection is natural and it comes easily. You're always happy and smiling and a pleasure to be around. You love to cuddle and you always say, I love you. And when you were a little boy, whenever you left the school on the bus, you'd always give me the signal from the window before you pulled away, and you still haven't gotten too old or too cool to kiss me in front of your friends. Dad calls me Stradivarius because he says you play me like a fiddle. He may be right, but the truth is I'm a mother and I really don't care. As long as you're nice to me and stay a good boy, keep playing. But if you start getting snotty in your teenage years, look out, because I can get tough. Today's a monumental event in Jewish life. You're entering manhood. For me, this day is bittersweet. For as much as I want you to grow, I also want you to be with me forever because you're my baby. This day is a big step for me too, because as you're changing from boy to man, I know in just a matter of time I'll have to step back in order for you to move forward and grow. You'll move from my arms into the arms of one of those beautiful girls over there. My only advice is that when you judge their beauty, make sure you're looking on the inside. And when it comes to girls, please be nice. Always believe in yourself. Don't ever let anyone tell you who you are. And as you step into your future, do it with confidence, knowing that I share your pride. I'll be with you wherever you go. and that I love you, my little barefoot boy.
That's big little speeches.
Wow. I get the podium. I want to say thank you to Tina for saying thank you to everybody, so I don't have to do that. I want to say thank you to my mom. Thank you. No. I want to thank you for being the strong person you've been, not only my whole life, but especially for the last 5 years. I don't know anybody who can do what you've done physically, mentally, and emotionally, and at the end of the day, still be there for your family, putting everybody else first. I love you. You're an amazing woman. Thank you. Tina, I don't know how you do all the things you do. I don't know how you do that. I don't know why you do most of that. But I think when I'm in the thick of it and I'm watching you pack for a camping trip for 6 days that I can pack for in 10 minutes. I said, I can do that in 10 minutes. And 6 days later, you're still packing. But we get up to Yogi Bear at 2 in the morning, and anything anybody wants, Mom has it. And anything anybody needs, Mom has it. And you don't have it just for me and you and Matt and Adam, but you have it for all 50 kids that went camping with us and all 20 adults that went camping with us. And we're at a party at our house and it's going beautiful. It's not beautiful because you put out the right stemware or the proper amount of dinner. It's beautiful because you know who drinks Kettle One, you know who drinks Baileys, you know who drinks honey scotch, and you go out of your way to get it for them. You know who can't eat shell food, and you go out of your way to have other seafood. I know that you do all this stuff to make everybody feel special every day, and I want to say thank you for doing that for me, Matt, and Adam on a daily basis. It's one of the reasons I love you so much. But today's Adam's Day. And I wanted to describe Adam. So I went on the internet and I downloaded 1,000 adjectives. But I'm going to tell a quick story instead. Adam came home in 2nd grade from Vanderbilt Elementary School, and he walked in the door and he said, Dad, am I going to get in trouble if I get in trouble in school? I said, what did he do? Why, Adam? What did you do? He said, I didn't do anything yet. Well, now I'm thinking he did it, but he's just trying to figure out how much trouble am I going to get in. So I said, Adam, what are you going to do? And he said, well, there's this little boy on the playground, and every day we go outside, somebody picks on him, and the boy gets frustrated and curls up in a ball, and I said, well, why doesn't he just tell the recess lady? And he said, well, he doesn't speak good English, and I think he's a little special boy. I said, well, why are you going to get in trouble? And he said, because if the boy picks on him tomorrow, I'm going to beat him up. And I want to know how much trouble I'm going to get in. And I went to bed that night, and I said, my little 2nd grade Boone is turning into a man. I want you to know that I love that you care about other people. I love that you root for the underdog. I love that you include as many people as you can so nobody feels left out, which is why there's 287 kids tonight. My wish for you is that you continue to live with those morals and values forever. And if you can do that,